We are all set, Captain. You are ready to go.
And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the interwebs. Welcome to another stream from Hyperbolic Gaming. I'm Falcon Punch 367, and today we have a subscriber guest with us to open up packs and talk about it. We've got Spike with us today. How's it going today, dude?
Going well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing all right. You ready to open up some packs today, my guy?
Hell yes, dude. I've been waiting for this moment. But
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately, I have exhausted my gold. I forgot that the release date was today. So I've only got 3, but let's see what I can get, eh?
Oh yeah, big time here. So today's music selection is brought to you by Hyperbolic and Bat Rastard, local bands in my area. You can find them out on Bandcamp. Just search it up their name. So thank you guys for letting us use your content today and sharing with the whole wide interwebs. Sponsor today is W.GG. Go to W.GG for all your energy drink and hydration needs. Let me tell you what, guys, this stuff is all natural with 150 milligrams of caffeine, and that vitamins and minerals sustain your energy level throughout the whole entire day. You can't go wrong with W.GG and their products. Let me tell you what. $30 to $40 per tub, about 30 to 40 drinks per tub, roughly translates into about $1 a drink. But I can sweeten that deal. Go ahead and utilize product code Hyperbolic Gaming to get 10% off that order. That pretty much means, you got about 90 cents a drink for some energy stuff. Oh boy, good stuff, good stuff. And it also supports the channel, so thank you in advance, and stay hydrated and fueled, my guys. Alright, let's go ahead and open up some packs here. We are going to pull open our pack list. Alright, guy, here we go. We're going to open up some golden packs first. You can see my stream, eh?
Yeah, I can see it. Looks like
Cool.
you've got how many golden packs do you have there?
I have 11
Oh
golden
my
packs and 114 Final Fantasy packs. And I like to crack them at 10 at a time because it's easier to go through and see everything. Takes
That
less
is
time.
insane. That
It is.
pretty insane.
The trick behind it is it's $50 US to actually go ahead and pre-order it. That gets you 5 goldens and 50 of the Final Fantasy packs. And if you start from day 1 of set release and just save your gold, you should get anywhere between 50,000 gold pieces and 75,000 gold pieces. And then each 10 packs you buy gets you an additional golden pack. So I mean,
Yes.
there you
That's
go.
actually pretty insane, yeah.
Yep. And then sometimes when it gets closer to when it's getting released, the new set, depending on where I'm at on the mastery level, I will actually buy that so I can get more gold pieces, more gem pieces, and maximize the amount of packs and stuff and wild cards. So,
Yeah, like honestly, the amount of value you get from like the mystery pass is truly insane. Like I counted, you get 42 packs like of random
Standard sets.
including the standard. Standard. My apologies. And truly, I think that is insane. So imagine if you save from day 1 and all the way to the last day of the season, you'll have 43 or 42 packs. Plus a lot of gold because you got to get the gold throughout every single mission and reward from the mystery pass. So really, I think it's great value.
it is. And it's only like $20 US for that mastery pass too. It's pretty dang
Exactly.
effective. Alright.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and open up our first 10 golden packs.
Let's see what you get, man.
Look at all that cheddar. A lot of salt. That's pretty good. Aha! That's a first season of the bowl.
There's so much. Like all of
That-
those are mythics.
Yeah, everything that's highlighted in red like that is a mythic. That's a mythic. That's a pretty cool card too. The good thing about the golden packs is that look at it, all of them are mythics and rares in the golden packs. So I mean, that alone is just insane value. But I mean,
Definitely. and it's
it's
all
quite a bit.
it's all standard set. It's all
It is.
standard set. It's great.
Oh, there's a good one. Cloud, right there. Grab a Cloud. Search your library
that's
for an equipment
great.
card. Reveal it, put it in your hand as long as it's equipped. The ability of Cloud or equipment attached to it triggers. It triggers an additional time. That's pretty dang good. And for
That
2
is
mana for a
really-
2/1,
So
that
imagine if
is-
you have. I think there was an equipment artifact. I
Mm-hmm.
know it gave you like I think it was like a giant hammer or something like Colossus, but I don't know if that was
Colossus Warhammer.
if that, I believe so, but I know it's hammer something, but Colossal something. So I think it gives you like 10/10 or something.
Yes, something
Pretty
like that. It is. And I mean, like,
Imagine
the
that.
equip cost is usually pretty low and things like that too, but their cost is usually pretty high. But I mean, like, still, that equipped to one of these, oh my gosh. So good. Ugin, that's good. Always need more of those. Interesting. A Viper. This will cost a spell. Spell plus 1,000. Ooh. Sacrifice. Yeah, cool. No, that is pretty cheeky right there. Vivian Reed. Another doubling season. I already have 4 of them. Ooh. Kefka. That's cool. Cool. That is awesome. 4 or 5 for 5 too with that ability. That's pretty good. I've seen a lot of play with this in platinum level right now. It is really certainly something to deal with. Season of the Burrow. Interesting. Getting into the rares, that's where I'm really excited for. Draw a card. Yeah, that one didn't really appease me too much. That's cool. Makes 2 of those so far. Overlord Blood Pits is always good. And getting a Gearhulk is always good too.
Yes.
Or the Gearhulks and that Aether Drift set was just so dang good.
I've
I
never
kid you
really
not.
tried the Gear Hulk. I've never
They
really
are-
got around to it.
They are pretty good. They are pretty expensive and specific for their mana cost. But their abilities are just pretty dang good. But I don't really see them in ranked play too often.
Yeah, same. It'll be. I think I've seen them once. Like, I've only seen them once. Like, it was very. It wasn't so great. Like, it was easy to. Like, if you know what they were doing.
Right. Fire Crystal seems
Oh,
pretty
you got
lit.
the Fire Crystal.
Mhm.
Fire Crystal. That's actually pretty insane. Yes.
Oh yeah. And I always thought that the squirrels in Bloomburrow were pretty cool too. I mean, I got this really nifty squirrel deck for historic, and man, when that thing pops, man, you're putting infinite counters and infinite tokens out.
Oh yeah, the squirrels.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there is a infinite. I think it's an infinite food loop with Ygra and Scavenger's Talent, I believe. And it's like an instant mill, so you can like mill, I'd say, around 40 to 20 cards in a single turn. And
Holy
then
cow.
If you get the infinite loop, it's actually pretty insane. Like, if you have the right cards on the in play, you can just really just abuse it. It's truly insane. Like, that's when Bloomburrow came out. Everyone was like just like loading like this combo, and it's still in standard, which is crazy.
Nice. There's one card I really like for most of my mill decks, and I like to play mill in historic a lot. I like Mesmeric Orb. Because pretty much all it does is it's a one. Yep, all it is just a 1-drop artifact. It's either 1 or 2-drop artifact, and what it does is that anytime a permanent becomes untapped, that controller, mills a card. So you tap 6 lands and play your big guy. Well, next turn you're gonna have to mill 6 because you're untapping 6 permanents. It's just so much value for so cheap. And that's an oldie and a goodie card too. That's cool. Another crawler. Oh, it's my first crawler. Wasn't really too excited about some of the lands, but I mean, having an adventure on a land is a pretty nifty thing. It is a crazy cool idea, though.
I mean, there are cards that say if you, whenever you cast a adventure spell, copy that spell. There is a card, I saw it today, I can't remember the name though, but I was like, you could literally abuse it with all the new adventure mechanics.
Oh, most definitely. And anything that's attached to a land, too, is definitely a toolkit mechanic. Definitely utility. Wow. That's cool. Surveil
Oh, wow.
1.
Some of these cards
Wow.
are just like, you know, you can just upgrade the current meta decks with them, you know,
Oh yeah.
just to make it more even.
Well, I mean, like even this morning I saw that a lot of the meta has already changed to be more heavy, quick aggro. That's good. I've been looking for more of
I,
them.
ju- I just opened a pack. There's a card, it's 3 mana, green, one green mana.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm saying this correctly. Quena Q Gourmet. If one or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. Now this is a legendary creature, and it says sacrifice a frog, put a 1/1 counter on Quena for 2 generic. That's actually not bad. I mean, like imagine
No,
this
that's
mixed
not bad at
with,
all.
imagine it mixed with a cat deck, or you know, like a token deck. That'll be really insane. And it says,
yeah.
here, it says, if one or more tokens are created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog are created. So it doesn't say that this only triggers once a turn. That's what gets me. So imagine you play Hop to It, create 3
Yep.
bunny tokens, then plus a 1/1 green frog, then you activate a ability of Elspeth.
Yep.
Storm, I think the Storm. Yeah. Then that's another green frog. You know, you can just flood the board with just tokens. It's pretty insane.
Oh, absolutely. And it doesn't specify exactly if it has to be a creature token or not. So if you find some way of making, like, if you use Sunfall, you get, when you make your tokens for your incubate, you also get a frog. It's still a
I don't
token.
know about that because no, but this is a legendary creature. So if you cast
Right.
Sunfall, it will take this creature off the board.
Oh,
So I doubt
that's
it
right.
will trigger. Yeah.
That's right.
I mean,
Now,
if it was an enchantment, that's. But I'm sure there are enchantments like that. It's just for 3 mana though. That's what gets me. It's like wow.
I suppose
You
it's a
can get
bad
it on the board
example.
early.
But I mean, like, it hits for any token that hits, you know? So you just make
Yeah,
a token of
exactly.
something else that's not creature to it also triggers that ability.
Yes,
Which is-
it's any token. Food
Mhm.
token, blood token. It's just token. Yeah, you're correct. That's
Absolutely.
actually broken.
That can be on so many different levels.
Yeah.
Noctis.
Imagine you had. Oh my word! Imagine you had Mirror Box or Mirror Room, I believe. It's out of standard at the moment, like since the rotation. But the legend rule doesn't apply. And then imagine you have 4 of these on the
Right.
battlefield. That would be insane. The fact that it's legendary just like wow, it slows it down a bit, but it's still pretty insane.
It does. It makes it a little bit more of a balanced card.
Yes.
Let's see here.
How are your packs going there? Let's see what you're getting.
Well, I'm still going through the golden ones here. I'm kind of like perusing them too as I go along. Colors hero token. Oh, that's cool. That's cool for 6 on a land.
Oh,
Sure.
Rediscover the Way. Did you get Rediscover the Way? That is
Yeah.
incredible. That is really good.
Cool.
What?
Yeah, I know. That's crazy. That's from Bloomborough.
No, yes, as well as that. But I think you play. I think you play historic artifacts.
I do.
correct? Listen to this. 3 mana, 1 white and 2 generic.
Mm-hmm.
Asher, Princess of Dalmasca, legendary creature, human, rebel, noble. Whenever Asher attacks, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of if you love me in any water. That is like crazy.
That is
It's
crazy
almost
cool.
like that. It's like a white version of stock up every
Yes.
time you attack, except with one card less. That's so crazy. And it's
It
artifacts.
is.
Like imagine.
It's so much value for
Oh,
affinity
word.
too.
Oh my word! Imagine this, and this is gonna be so broken in the Zorius tokens. It's gonna be so broken. Like what's it called? Simulacrum synthesizer. This is gonna be like just broken.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I tend to
my
favor Boros tokens. I think Boros tokens is a lot stronger.
word. No, I do agree with you. I mean, Boros, anything that's red, I mean, it's like, watch out, I'm coming for you. You know?
Right?
Okay, let's
Gotta
see
have
what
that
else you
aggro and that control. Let's see here.
Oh, you got the wizard.
Yep. That's kind of cool. That's cool. That
Oh.
actually like that actually help with like
That's crazy. Yeah.
quick direct damage decks. RDWs splash
A
with
lot of
little
these
black.
creatures, a lot of these creatures are legendary. You know? I mean, I got
Yes.
another Adelbert Steiner, legendary creature, human knight, lifelink. It's a 2 mana, 1 generic and 1 white. Lifelink. Steiner gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. So that's great for an equipment deck.
Yeah.
Imagine that was. Imagine you have that for Meridian. Imagine white.
Yes.
White. For Meridian deck. That'll be insane. Oh my word.
This is a pretty cool one too. I do like what they did for some sagas there.
Yeah, and it's like they brought sagas back. It's crazy. Like.
Yeah, but
you
now
don't
they're
see a lot of
creatures too.
sagas.
Creature sagas.
Yeah. But the thing is with these sagas, they do get sacrificed at the end, right? Unless it says otherwise on the final chapter. Destroy target permanent, exile a Behemoth, then return it to the battlefield front face. Oh, so it flips it back.
Yep, it does.
Oh, so it's almost like the true scriptures from a Shieldred.
Pretty
So
much.
Basically, after yeah, it's pretty good.
What is this? Affinity for birds?
That's actually broken. It's because the chocobos, if
Yep.
I'm saying it correctly. Sorry.
Yep.
Don't butcher
No,
me, chat.
That is correct.
Yeah, this will definitely be in a bird deck. I saw them like on the early access events.
Yeah.
They really pop off. So you can probably get this creature down on turn, let's say 3.
Well, you're playing in green.
Maybe. Yes. So first
Turn-
you
turn
gotta
3
play
or 4.
some, like, I'd say turn 3. The earliest
Yeah.
I would say is turn 3. I don't think you could get it down on turn 2 because
No. Threes would be the
turn 1
earliest.
you decide to, yeah. Turn 2 you decide to turn 1 you decide either to ramp like for mana or you decide to play a creature. So it'll have to be. I mean, you could go Lanois Isles, but I mean.
Yep, or
turn-
birds.
I believe, yeah, I believe you can maybe get it in somewhere on turn 3.
Yeah, but you know, that might just be a card also too to hold off for later game because of its ability, how it
Yeah.
deals. All the birds deal damage, so build up your bird board and then just kill all your opponent's stuff and swing in. That would be pretty sick.
And it says birds, so any bird. It doesn't have to be birds from Final Fantasy, and there are other birds with
Oh,
other
yeah.
abilities, which is great.
Most definitely. Ooh. That's okay, I think.
Oh wow! A search
Yeah,
for
because
the
the-
frozen Esper.
The tokens do
sorry.
stay on there. Job Select. When this equipment enters, create
that's
one
really
color
good.
sphere and attach it to. Oh, that's cool. From your hand onto the. That's cheating. I like, you know, cheaty ways to getting things out of your hand on the battlefield. That's pretty cool. And it's whenever it attacks, and that's insane.
Oh, I got Midgar, City of Makro.
Cool.
You may sacrifice a creature to do good.
Nice.
I mean, the lands, you're right, eh? They're not that great. This land enters tapped. Add one.
I know they have to, but you can play the adventure. So I mean, it gives you a little extra utility room, while not taking up a main board space, but a land space instead. So I mean, it's got its some of it has its advantages, but I mean, like, the ability's like really okay.
It is. It's not that great. I would say this is. I put it at C tier. Not even gonna dispute that, because look, you either play it early. If you play it early, it comes in tapped, so might as well be your first turn.
Right. Well, I would
yeah,
only do that
late
if it's
game-
like, you know, if it's necessary. Otherwise, I hang off for the reflector raid, and it depends on where it's at in the deck too.
Correct.
No.
I got a vehicle, the Lunar Whale. That's okay.
I might just go and revisit cats again.
I think there's gonna be some pretty cool cat decks coming out with this
Well-
frog mechanic.
Oh yeah. Gotta maximize everything. Min-max everything. Up, there's Choco.
Oh, you got Overlord of the Baelmerk. That is
Yep.
insane.
That's my first one too, so.
I'll show
Wow.
you. If you can get
Gain
a game,
twice that
I
much
can
life.
show you- Oh yes, I saw that. That's insane. Yeah, that's the one I saw.
Twice as much life?
Get
Yes, please.
Let's see.
Oh, here's the first 10 packs. That is crazy cool artwork. It's a Ristic Study. Holy crap. Yes, I love Ristic Study.
Oh wow.
You know, that was originally
What does it
printed
say?
as an uncommon. It's whenever our opponent casts a spell, you know, they may pay one. If they don't, you draw a card. So you
That
play
is
something.
insane.
You play something, and then you ask, do you pay the one?
It's like that.
Oh, no.
It's like that
What
one
am I doing?
archangel. It's like that one archangel.
Yeah.
Or Gix. It reminds me of Gix. Whenever, like, no, it's not Gix. Which is that card? I can't remember. Is it? I think it's Elish Norn. It must be Elish Norn. They either pay one. If they don't, they lose 2 life. It's something like that.
Right.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, no. But I mean, like, this when it was first released, way back in the day, was printed as an uncommon. So this card can actually be used in Pauper decks. So Pauper decks are, you use nothing but common or uncommon cards. And if a card was originally made as a common or an uncommon, you can still use it. So Ristic Study is really powerful in Pauper.
Wow.
Yeah, it is crazy cool. Ancient Abinet, or whatever that is. This turtle. Just moved during cleanup steps. Cool. That's cool. I saw that one being previewed on a little video. That was pretty interesting. Aerith, that's pretty cool. Maybe get I put on one counter, sure. For 3, yeah, okay. 2/2, sure. When Aerith dies, put X on one counter as a target legendary creature you control X number. Cool. So it transfers counters. I like that. That is an interesting little combat. Buster Sword. Less than or equal to the damage dealt without paying its cost. That's cool. That's another way to cheat in stuff from your hand, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, if I could cheat stuff in from my hand easily, I'm all for it. The
Yeah.
value of the card. See, this land with the adventure is not that terrible. I mean, it does give me some value, but it's 3 for our 0-1 that pings people. I mean, I guess if it was 2, it would be better instead of 3, but it doesn't do much than anything than that.
I mean, it's alright, right? Worth the fight.
Ooh. When Jill enters, return up to one and for a case. Exile Jill and returns to that for target creature can be blocked. That's cool. Tap all lands your opponent's control. Wow. That's cool too. That's a lot of control right there on number 3. Well, the whole saga is pretty much good control. I do like that. That is a crazy cool artwork. Cool. Whenever you attack for each opponent. Oh, that's pretty decent too.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just got a high
It
mana
is.
cost.
Well, 3 is not terrible, but it does have a butt of 4. Its ability does generate tokens, so it is a token generator. But I mean, like, if you're playing something like the Boros token control, I mean, I'm gonna have tokens galore and creatures galore out there late game, and this just helps facilitate that, I think. You know, at any one time, I could have, like, you know, 15, 20, or not 15, 20, but I think the most tokens I've had with Boros token control was like 7 or 8. So for 3 mana, it's a 7/4 that generates tokens too. That's just crazy.
And you have to try it.
Oh yeah, I might want to plug that in there and see how that goes too. Yeah, because it does have a big butt, and that's what you want in Boros token control. Mainly, it's something that I have that decent survivability to get to those points where you can play your endgame shit.
Hey man, but yeah, I think this is like this is gonna be a wild ride for you because you've
This
got quite a
is.
few packs to it. No man, I'm all for it, and I'm looking to see what you can build in the foreseeable future. Like I want to see what you think you can bring to the table.
Well, for one, I'm definitely gonna bring that landfall, that mono green landfall deck. Definitely gonna build that one up and play that one. 'Cause that's turn 3 or 4 win. It's crazy insane. Excuse me. But yeah, there's definitely gonna be a lot of updating, and
Yeah. Me too.
you know, we're gonna look at everything again one more time. So we might just do a deck tech day. Just spend the day just
Yeah,
updating decks and looking.
I think we can do that one day, for sure. I mean, it
Oh, most
sounds like a
definitely.
plan to me. Yeah, but I'm definitely going to be saving up, just like you and thought. Like the value is insane. Like,
Oh yeah,
and you know, it feels rewarding. I think after you've completed the entire mystery pass, I think once you have claimed all your rewards and then open it, it just feels more, you know, enjoyable.
most definitely, my guy. And if you think about it too, with it being cost effective, I mean, you can't get this number of packs in paper form for this cheap.
Oh no,
I mean-
there's no chance.
No,
Not a chance.
not one bit.
$750 or something I heard for the Final Fantasy set. It was
Usually they go right around like $150 a booster box. But I mean, like, still, that's 36 packs. I've got 125 here that I just opened up, and I spent less than that for one booster, or for all these packs, than one booster box. But I mean, like, I think in a year I only spend like $350. That's it, a year on Magic. Maybe. That might even be pretty high. That's, what is it, like 4 sets a year or something like that they come out with? It's like $200 and then add your masteries in there. Yeah, no, $350 sounds about right. And one thing when I go and do these pack opens too, I just kind of like peruse the common and uncommon section. Or if anything catches my eye, I'll stop and look at it. Because mainly what I'm looking for is the rares and the stuff, you know. That's crazy cool. I think that's going in a commander deck of mine. My commander that I use for a deck like this is called, the commander's name is Callie Bree. It's a 2-drop. It's a white and a green. And she's a 2/1, I think, or something like that, or 2/1 or 2/2. And pretty much what it is that she gets +1/+1 anytime that I attack with her for each equipment or aura that's attached to her. And then for like a certain, I think it's like for 4, I can remove X number of counters and then deal X number of damage to target attacking or blocking creature.
That is insane.
I know, right? So all you do is just load her up with a bunch of cheap ones. There you go. She's getting like counters every time, and it's green white, so doubling season, Mandrake. Yeah, there's just so many different cool like options for that. But I mean, to equip less and have another instance of it is just yes.
Well, dude, I'm definitely all for it, and I'm really interested to see what you're gonna do. Like, I'll be tuning in every day just to see, you know. I mean, like, and definitely, I'm looking forward to having that, you know, deck tech day. That'll be great. Maybe we'll get a chance to do that. But yeah, thank you so much for, you know, being here, and yeah, I just really, I'm excited, man. I think this season's gonna be great. I think there's gonna be a lot of
too.
changes to the meta. It's gonna be great, man. Like, we'll have to see, you know.
Oh, most definitely, my guy.
Thanks.
Yeah, but I'll hit it. I'll get a hold of you for that deck tech day. We'll see what we can come up with. Because that'll be
Sounds
just
like a plan,
killer.
man.
All right.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, man. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
I appreciate you allowing me to be here.
Oh, anytime, my guy. Thank you for joining us for our first supporter stream, where we stream with our
it's only a
supporters.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Yes.
Anytime, my guy.
Thank you, man. And,
Yep.
And please, guys, like, and comment. And subscribe. Thank you.
You heard it here, guys.
Alright, man. You take care. I'm gonna head out.
All right. Thanks for joining
Have a
us.
good one, man.
Yes, you too.
Peace out, man. Bye-bye.
We'll catch you later. Spike, everybody. Pretty cool. One of our subscribers from the YouTube. Pretty chill, awesome guy. We're gonna have a lot of cool adventures with him too. So yeah, you guys interested in doing up some supporter perks and whatnots, collabs as you would call it? Go ahead and shoot us up some messages in the chat. Follow us on Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. We'll see what we can do to get some community involvement going on some Magic streams. Demons you could chill out minutes like that. That's cool. That is very cool. We're gonna actually stop right here for a hot second. We're gonna take a $5, and we'll be back with you in just a second. And we're back. So, yes, we're going to have another guest coming on here shortly. And we're going to talk some magic and whatnot too. We're going to go a little bit on the slower side here. Just so that I do want to go back into Simic Birds. I mean, I think Simic Birds are still so good. I mean, maybe even... Oh, what is that? 3 color. It's white, blue, green. Whatever color set that is. I'm never good at remembering those names, but white, blue, green birds. And I did like that I saw that a dog. Something out there makes dog tokens, and we don't have enough dog support. So, I mean, dog support is pretty cool. I want to see if I can use and abuse a dog deck. Just for, shits and giggles, but... Wow. 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 Each other creature. Interesting. That might just be a modification to Red Deck wins. Okay. Give you bad stuff. Other permanents. So everything on my field is a mana dork. Okay, that's cool. And I'm sure that there's ways to cheat things out of your hand still. That one we already had. Cool. I like that Rhystic Study is freaking standard now. That's pretty good. What was that one? Oh, until end of turn. Well, the trample's good. It gives you a trample ability. Get +1/+1. Oh, that's cool. Farseek, awesome. I'm gonna veto that. I am so gonna veto that. Wow. Fat Chocobo's good. I like Fat Chocobo. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, but those are all tap lands. But they're all towns, so I mean, sure. Sure. What do we have for Vault progress? Still, we opened up like 31 packs and we're still at 94. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Oh, look who it is. It is Dr. Beans. How are the beans today, my guy?
Not too bad. We're not feeling too great today, but we're here.
Oh, I appreciate you joining in with us. This here was I've only opened up 31 out of my 125 packs. This is group number 10, or group number 3 of 10. And this is what I pulled so far. I do like this guy though. I think I want to make up a bird flying deck and see how much I can just abuse this guy. But I'm thinking about like, you know, blue, white, green.
I think there's already a list for him. You see that Arden card?
That Arden card, this one.
Arden, the usurper?
Yeah.
There is a combo with him right now. You run a mill deck, and you try to ramp until you get to this guy, and then you move to combat, and you exile a target. You exile what's it called? That giant Cactucar.
Oh yes.
And
yes.
So what you're going to do is you're going to bring it back as a 5/5, and it's going to attack for 1004 or 1005 with vigilance, lifelink, and haste.
Yes. Dude, that's gonna be so sick. Try running against that.
I mean, you got to get to 8 real quick, but that's not so hard with all the ramp going on.
Especially if you're doing it in black-green, yeah. I mean, that's still pretty dang cool.
You see a Realm Reborn? That's going to be an awesome commander party.
Yes, because everything on your board is a mana dork.
Everything. Clue tokens.
Yep.
Your treasure tokens now add for any color instead of having to be sacrificed.
Yep.
Your all your creatures, all your enchantments. Like, you can even untap your enchantments, and they'll still work because they're enchantments.
Same thing with planeswalkers.
Yeah, you can tap your planeswalkers to add mana.
Yep, and still use their abilities.
Yes, sir. You ever +1 a tapped planeswalker?
My God. No, but I feel like we're going to.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, that was that set. 94 more to go. Ooh. I think they brought back Rustic Study too.
I heard that they did.
What is that? 3 2/2 white knight tokens? Oh man.
Oh, that's gross.
But-
But it cost 8. I get, yeah.
Yeah, but if you play it in the right, if you played Selesnya, 8 shouldn't be that much of a problem.
I'm just thinking about how this works in the Elspeth decks.
Right, because now you plug in 6.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it also puts indestructible counters on all your guys. And it's also a permanent, so it works with like one of the things that I'm thinking about is how do we use Builder's Talent to cheat it out for 5?
You
Or
have
do
to
you
discard
not?
it. You have to discard it.
The creature, or is it an enchantment, or is it an enchantment creature?
Well, I think Builder's Talent is permanent.
It is non-creature, non-land permanent.
Enchantment. But it is also a creature, and it is a saga. So I don't think that'll be hit by Builder's Talent.
Yeah, I think because it's technically a creature, you can't.
Right. So anything that stops it, stops it.
However, that's probably better that it's a creature, because then in black you have so many more recursion like ways. Because like even right now, like recursion is a big archetype, especially in standard. Like even before this set came out, and honestly, this probably makes it better. Like, I mean, this would be pretty gross to get on turn 4.
I have commented earlier in the stream that there is things in this set that will allow me to cheat things out of a hand.
There's that too.
I think this could be cheated out of your hand very easily too. And I think those cards were in green. So Selesnya is probably the way to go to build some sort of token deck with this card. I think there's equipment that does that too. Or something like that. I'll take the rare. Wandering Minstrel. Lands you control enter untapped. Right, that's bonus for 2. I'll take that for 2. Beginning of combat in your turn to control 5 or more towns. Create 2/2 elemental creature token. That's all colors. Hey, that's cool. I don't know. I like the lands ability on that one though.
I think it's going to be a pretty decent brawl card. I think I can see. Let's go back to Wandering Mistress really quick. Is he legendary?
He is.
Okay, so you run him as your commander. You run a bunch of towns, and then you can also like, because you're running all the towns and stuff, you probably just run a whole big does anybody know if that land that makes the 2/2 zombies if you have 10 or more different lands?
Mm-hmm.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Field of Ruin?
Yeah.
No, something like that.
Field of the Dead or something like that.
Yeah.
Like every time you play a land, if you have so many lands that are different names, you make a 2/2 zombie.
Yep.
You could run that you could run that in this.
You could.
And that would make him really good. Because first, and you can find all the towns. And there's also for a long time they were doing this kind of thing with there's that 5-drop artifact creature that has the 5-color ability that lets you kind of wheel.
Yeah.
But like you could just throw that in the 99 of this.
You could.
and run Wandering Minstrel, because him and all those zombie tokens would give you a really cool way to end the game.
They would.
With his big ability.
And I think mana ramp would be pretty easy in there too. I mean, it's blue-green, so throw down in Historic, throw down a Risen Reef. You could totally abuse the shit out of this in fucking Historic too.
I think you're too caught up on the Risen Reef. That's not, and it's not blue and green either. This is a 5-color commander.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
Like you got access to everything. Like
you do.
This guy's gonna be a commander card for sure. Like you're gonna see this guy.
I think this one is pretty cool too. Moogle's Valier. That could just scream in a token build.
Instant
somewhere.
Speed token build.
Why not?
One of these has to go in my Elspeth control deck.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah.
I think this would be a really fun, because right now I've been working on a Jeskai control shell.
Yeah.
And I think this will be really fun in a Jeskai control shell. Like,
yeah, I mean, there's so many ways to use that.
The way that I'm running the Jeskai control shell is that it's already running a lot of tokens. I'm running like Monetary Mentor and Beth and stuff to kind of abuse that. So I think that this would be a really good like late game drop. Just run like 1 or 2 ult. But it is the only problem that I see with it is that it's kind of a win more card.
Right. Most definitely. It is. There's no doubt. It is a win more. Non-creature spell. Create a 1/1 hero token. Wow. Okay.
Let me read this guy. 4 more mana will spend.
So it makes tokens. It draws you cards, and it can sacrifice itself to deal 8 damage. If I'm reading that right.
As long
8
as
or
that
more?
spell 8 or more. More realistically, though, like I mean, like. Let's see here. If you're running it in, like, I've been kind of, like I said, I've been on the Jeskai control shell, and actually this guy kind of fits into that, like, play non-token speed creatures, or non-token spell, or non-creature spells to make tokens. Sorry, I'm not feeling great.
You're good.
Create, and to create little dudes. So, like, I'm already running the third path Ironclast.
Right.
And the Monastery Mentor. This guy kind of fits into the shell.
He does.
And in his colors, there is a lot of good 4 or more options. You know, I don't really know, like in constructed, if you're going to be casting a lot of 8 or more mana spells. At least in but
right.
Maybe, and if so, that makes him better. But I kind of just like, 5 mana is a little rough. He is pretty slow. Like, I mean, I have problems with Monastery Mentor because he doesn't do anything on the turn he comes out, and
right.
he costs 3, and he's a 2/2 for 3. You know, this dies to most of the same spells that kill Monastery Mentor. And he doesn't do anything on 5 mana other than come into play.
This is true.
You know what I
wonder
mean?
if it'd be good as a sideboard card, maybe.
Maybe, but I can see him working. It's just that he is kind of slow compared to like the third path. Is still just a really good card. But if you are running that kind of like control-y shell, let's see here. Like Elspeth is like, and most of your planeswalkers are non-token creature or non-creature spells that that cost 4 or more, and so like even some of your uh, collected company, if you're running
Yes.
green. There's a whole lot more that you would want to do in a deck like this. Like I could even like, I think that his redeeming quality is that he lets you draw a pair of cards every now and then.
Yeah.
And I think that's his redeeming quality. But I don't think I can get past the 5 mana to drop them and do nothing until next turn. That
Well, I
seems
mean, like,
hard.
you play a non-creature spell, not only do you get to draw those cards, you also get the token too. It's separate abilities.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm just
So, I mean,
having a hard time.
there is some value into it.
Yeah, no, you
But-
get a lot of value if he stays in play, but I just don't
If
like
he
the
stays
pay
in play.
not like, yeah, that's if he stays in play.
Yeah.
There's so
We
many
should
ways.
have at least
like-
made that up to a 4, but that way it's just outside that range.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Like if he was a 3/4 for 5, it actually would be a lot better for sure.
Oh yeah.
Or like a 2/5. I just think that like he dies to Lightning Helix.
He does.
You know what I mean? He dies to Ossification. He dies to that shielded spell that everybody's using that enchants their creatures.
Rosewood Reliquary it dies to. It dies to the unidentified
Not to mention-
object.
Not to mention it dies to like any of the black removal many black removal spells going on around right now.
Yep.
Like that destroy target outlaw, non-outlaw creature. That
Yep.
like I mean, he
Go
doesn't
for the
really
throat
he
still
doesn't,
thing.
like he doesn't do anything in the shape of like for trying to protect himself, and his mana and the mana that you're putting into him, you know,
Mhm.
like somebody can answer that with a 2 mana lightning helix or a 2 mana go for the throat.
Yeah.
You know what I
most
mean?
Definitely. A 4 butt would have been better on him.
At least I got one of those today.
Yeah,
That
these are
seems
pretty
cool.
cool.
This seems
It
neat.
is. Calibri is gonna get a update on Untapped for sure. For sure.
I also pulled that card. There's another legendary equipment that I pulled today. Oh, you got a cactar. There's a cactar.
There's a cactus.
Oh, you got that combo for that black cactar deck, the one that makes the demon.
I do.
I also got
I
a spell
totally
skin.
do. Yeah, I got 2 of him. That's my second one, I
seems-
think.
Seems like he's going to be hilarious. There's another legendary artifact that came out today that I got one of that I think is going to be a lot of fun. And it's the whenever you gain life, put a charge counter on it, and
Yeah.
equip creature get +1/+1 for each charge counter on it. So it works like it makes anything into a pride mate.
Nice.
Yeah, it's the
Counterspell.
pride mate.
Oh, it's not legal in historic, but it's legal in standard. Counterspell in standard.
I hate it. I
Counterspell
hate
in
it.
standard.
That's what's the rarity on that?
Well, it's not in the. It's got to be uncommon. It has to be.
Or rare. Oh yeah. you're right.
Uncommon.
It's
It's
They brought
uncommon.
back Counterspell.
Yep. They brought back Counterspell.
Well, that's just. Isn't
Nifty?
that just the worst? Isn't that just the worst?
Well, I mean, fuck Hasbro, right?
Fuck Hasbro.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'll be right back. I gotta go tell Mike about that.
Yeah. But Vito's. Donovan's Vito is back too. Gonna veto that. that's kind of cool. Oh, geez, we're waiting on the server. Welcome back, just in time. Server just responded. Oh, no mythics, all rares though. We play additional land of each of your turns in red. That's cool. Return your land you control to its owner's hand. Landfall just got a little bit better with this guy. At least I think so.
That's pretty neat.
I know, right? Okay, on each cleric you control. For 5. Sure. Ooh, what's this one? Discard up 2 cards and draw 2 cards. Okay. So discard 2, draw 2. Returns back as a 4/4 flying lifelink guy. Deals 2 damage to each opponent. And return any number of target creature cards with any number of target creature cards with total mana value less or 6 or less. Okay, so that could be 6/1/1s, 3/2/2s. That's pretty cool. And then return to the battlefield. Oh, that's insane. That's pretty cool. That's some good control there. The first legendary spell you cast costs 2 less to cast each turn. That's good. Transform her into an artifact that gives my legendary creatures +2/+2. That's I like that. That's cool. Creature you control attacks alone, gains double strike. That's cool. Firecross is good. Return instant or sorcery card 3 or less from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. Cool. I can cast it. Awesome. Oh boy. Orphan, Cocoon, whatever. It's the Muldortha Gravetide. Play a land and each cast a permanent spell of each type from your graveyard. That's back in standard. What did Mike have to say about it being in Counterspell coming back in standard? Poison's coming back too. I've got Finn in here. Syncopate's back too.
I saw that.
Yeah. Seven more. A lot of traffic on must be right now. Did the server just crash? Is that just what happened?